Hi, Tim O'Donohue here with Relationships Door. Today I want to talk to you about you can't change your parents or your family. I often think the time that we truly mature as an adult is the moment or the day or the week that we realize these are my parents, I have to accept that, and I can't change that. Now, that doesn't mean that we agree with everything that they've done or that they're doing or even who they are as people. But it's our own internal acceptance that sets us free from the binds or the traumas or the things that have held us back from the past. I also extend this to family. Oftentimes, people get into conflicts with, say, their spouse's family, the in laws. Sometimes I had a client earlier this week where one of her dreams as a child was to be part of a big family and feel connected. And so she met a husband, wanted to be connected to his family, and then wasn't. And it was heartbreaking for her. But as she talked about it, realized that the type of people his family were not people that she would want to be a part of. And so she shied away from them. She wanted this acceptance, but also didn't accept them and did not want to be a part of their group. So it created a bind within her. And then, of course, they ended up rejecting her because they felt her rejection of them. Now, none of this is readily apparent at an overt level sometimes, but sometimes we want so bad to have something to be a part, to have a sense of belonging, to be accepted by our family, that we don't combine that with kind of stepping back, what I like to call the balcony view, and looking at objectively what is going on. What type of people are these? And do I really want to be a part of that? So sometimes there's unhealthy situations. Maybe your family of origin had a lot of unhealthy behaviors and thought processes and emotional hurt that occurred in it. Yet it makes sense. It's common that we still want to be a part of that because we want to feel accepted. We want to feel validated and valued and loved. That's all natural. But to carry the thought and the feeling along in our life, well, one day if I could just do this, if they could just see, then they would accept me and love me. Most times, no, that's not what it is at all. It's that they see what they see. They are who they are. You're fine. That part that you feel is a deficit is beautiful, is whole, is valuable. You're just going to the wrong place to get that validation, which, as I said before, is understandable on one hand because it's our family, it's the people we most wanted to love us, right? But to validate self, accept, I like to talk about radical acceptance. That's where you can accept my options are not, hey, my family is either the way it is or they're this ideal family the way I want them. It's the choices are my family is the way they are. That's a given. I can be in that and accept that, or I can be in that and be fighting it. Okay. And the preferable of those two options is to accept it. And that's where it gets tricky is that you're not saying you accept every behavior. You're not saying that therefore I'm saying everything is okay what they do. No, that's where boundaries come in. You can't change them, but you can change your boundaries. You can be more assertive. You can leave. You can be less assertive. That it's very contextual. It's not always about like speaking up. Sometimes we feel that way because in certain types of unhealthy families, you're going to get worse. You're not going to get any healing from that. You're not going to get any satisfaction and get it worse. So knowing your family contextually, that's where a counselor can help you, kind of analyze this, look at it, understand the situation you're in, both emotionally, cognitively, and physically, and to understand better what is going on there so you can operate in a way where you can be true to yourself, you can keep your boundaries, you can feel valuable as you walk into a room with this family if you're interacting with them, yet not either have to shrink away or to, on the other hand, to take every conflict, everything as fighting words, to get into conflict again and again because you're defending yourself, because that's not going to be helpful either. So the idea of today's video is accepting that these people that you're feeling hurt from, they are the way they are. Could they change? Sure, it's possible. Anybody can change, but they're going to want to change. So if you ask yourself, is this something they're working on? And the answer is no, it's probably not going to change. There's nothing you can do or say to get them to change that. There are things you can do or say to let them know your boundaries. and they are not respected, then your choice. You can force them to respect them. You might have to remove yourself from a situation. But even that is going to help you feel more empowered, like you're doing the right thing. So hope this makes sense, and realize that you cannot change them. So free yourself from that bind, know your boundaries, love yourself, value yourself, and go on and have a successful and great life. Again, Tim O'Donohue Relationship Store, 241 South Frontage Road in Burr Ridge. We're in Suite 36, 630-974-6777, or email at info@relationshipstore.org. Have a great day.